What's going on, guys? Welcome to Uplift Energy, my YouTube channel here. So today I'm going to be going through 5 spiritual things that you'll notice when you're taking Ormus consistently. So I've been taking Ormus now for 5 years. I've been making it and selling it around the world, and so excited about sharing this. And it's just not just myself that's been experiencing these spiritual aspects, but also a lot of my clients and people that I have sold it to have been feeling as well. So the first one I'm going to get started off is it aligns your chakras. So from your root right through to your higher chakras. I've actually got be uploading a video in the next few weeks about me actually taking Ormus and then showing an aura scan of the Ormus actually aligning and heightening the chakras at a live demonstration, which is super interesting. So the first one, aligning the chakras. So it aligns from the base right through to the crown of your chakras. And a beautiful thing about this is what happens when our chakras are actually at a heightened state and they're spinning and they're active and they're cleansed. It increases our magnetism to what we want to manifest. So we're manifesting things at a lot quicker rate. So we're accelerating our manifestation, which is so amazing. And the great thing is, when you're accelerating, you're basically reaching the frequency. So for everything that you're manifesting, whether it be a brand new car, be money, it'd be a partner, it would be, you know, a dream house, whatever it may be, everything that you're manifesting is already here, but it's at a particular frequency to activate it into the reality that we see. So what this does is this increases and has your chakras at a high spin. So you're ultra aware of surroundings. You're very aware of surroundings. You feel lighter in the body as well. It's just this joyous feeling, you know, this connection with everything, and you really feel it, which is great. Another thing as well is once your chakras, because they are all aligned, it's a magnetism as well. So it's aligning the frequencies with what you're wanting to manifest. That's why when I'm always, you know, selling bottles, people always say, always sit down with the Ormus first, manifest your intentions, hold it and feel it, because that will really bring forth a lot quicker the manifestations that you want to bring forth. So that's an absolutely amazing effect, and that's something I've personally noticed over the last 5 years of taking Ormus, and a lot of feedback I've also had from people. Another thing was like a bit euphoric as well. So the second thing today is manifestation and acceleration of manifestation, and also serendipity. So I'll get started on a manifestation first, because this is one of my favorite things to talk about. So what it does is it manifests and brings forth, as I was saying a bit earlier on, is it aligns you with the frequencies of what you want to manifest. So a personal example for myself is when I started making Ormus, you know, I love it. I have so much of a passion to share it with the world. And for me, I really wanted to expand this, not just in Australia, where I'm from, but I wanted to expand it overseas. I wanted to have it around the world. And I thought I had a really ambitious goal. And my really ambitious goal was to have it across the world in 3 years. 3 years. So kept focusing on that, and I was taking the Ormus, I was manifesting, okay, 3 years, let's get this around the world, let's, you know, have people reach a new state of consciousness and expand the vibration that they're currently on. And within 3 months, I had it over in America, South Africa, New Zealand, Canada, and also England. So pretty much around the world, over a lot of places. And for me, this was just mind-blowing, the fact that something could happen so quick from a 3-year goal that's been literally compressed to 3 months and it happening. And how did that happen? It was taking Ormus consistently, on a consistent basis. So a lot of things when people are taking and ingesting Ormus, what tends to happen sometimes is they'll take it once here and there, and they might get some really cool effects sometimes. But I always recommend to everyone I sell it to or I teach make it, that consistency is the key. The more you consistently can do it, the better the outcome's going to be. Another really cool story I want to share is actually a really good friend of mine. When I first started making Ormus, you know, she had this dream. She really wanted to manifest this Cooper, Mini Cooper. And she's been manifesting for years and trying everything she tried. And the most amazing thing happened. She was literally trying the Ormus, and she took it for 3 weeks consistently, on a consistent basis. And after 3 weeks, she had this Mini Cooper in her driveway. She manifested the thing that she's been trying for years and years and years to manifest. She literally manifested it in 3 weeks, which is just crazy. And you know, another example as well is I had a good friend of mine up here on the Gold Coast, and he was looking for a soul partner. You know, he was looking for someone that he could spend his life with, someone he could just be with, someone that he's been trying to manifest, you know, with certain qualities, and who does he ideally want in a partner. And he'd been manifesting this for years and years and years, and after 6 months of taking it consistently, he ended up with his dream soulmate, and they're still together. They've been married. It's absolutely beautiful story. It really warms my heart to see that happen in real time. And we're not talking about years and years and years. We're talking about months and weeks. When you're taking it consistently, it starts to build up in the system, and when it builds up in the system, it starts aligning those frequencies a lot quicker for you to manifest. The second thing is serendipity. So serendipity, you'll start to notice a whole lot more. So what you'll start to notice is these signs from everything. Signs from nature, signs from the trees, signs from birds and animals, signs also from number plates, from numbers and stuff like that. And what this is a universal way of communicating to you, communicating where you are on your path, and what places you might have to take a slight turn to align yourself better to your vision and what you want to manifest. And that's absolutely incredible. For me, I actually see 888 a lot. That's a common thing on a daily basis. And also I get a lot of messages and stuff from birds and all that. So it's a very, very amazing product when it comes to like manifesting on a quicker level, that I've personally found, and a lot of people I've spoke to that have taken it as well have also found. The third thing today is the universal knowledge. So connection with source, God, whatever you may name it. And one thing I noticed when I started taking it, I was a little bit spiritual. I wasn't, you know, fully spiritual, I guess. I was kind of open to it. And one thing I noticed is it deepens my practice. Everything from like meditation to a whole lot more, really deepened it. And when I took the substance consistently, what I noticed is my connection with everything around me, and also the knowledge that I was starting to get. So I'd literally, you know, I could sit there and ask and answer in silence, ask and answer about anything, and not long after I'd receive a message of some sort, or I'd receive the information to make that and answer the question that I had, which is just profound. You know, it sounds absolutely crazy and nuts, but it's profound how quick the information can come when you're sitting in silence and connecting with the Ormus to receive this information. And you know, it's very helpful for people that are in like the coaching industry, people that are into self-development, personal development, stuff like that, because you can really build and get really deep into all sorts of work and traumas and stuff like that, because you have the awareness around it, and then you can work on it. It brings it up for you to work on, and then you can clear it. And once you clear it, you know, the more you clear, the more you can attract, because you've got that clean slate. The fourth thing today is one of my favorites, which is meditation. So with the meditation, what I normally do in my practices, which I'll be doing another video on in the next few weeks, is when you're sitting there with practice, whether it be prayer, whether it be meditation, whatever your kind of, I guess, routines are and what you do. So what I do personally is I'll sit down with the Ormus, I'll take some, put it under my tongue, and then I'll hold it there and I'll think and feel the intentions of what I want to, the outcome I want to happen. So whether it be more money, whether it be more clients, whether it be better living situations, more opportunities, whatever it may be. When I do that as well, what I've noticed since I've been taking Ormus over the last 5 years is, you know, when I first started meditation, my mind, which a lot of people find will be racing. It's, you know, what they call a monkey mind. It's racing, you got thoughts coming in and out and in and out, and it can be quite difficult for people to meditate when they're first starting to meditate. When you've got a lot of that noise going on in the background, it can be quite hard. So what I found with Ormus is it quietened the mind down and slowed it down, so I could really focus on the intentions of what I was wanting to do, what I was wanting to create, and what I was wanting to manifest, which was absolutely amazing. So I definitely recommend, if you've just started like meditation or you find it hard to meditate, to definitely try some Ormus with your meditation practice. And this is going to deepen your practice. It's going to have that calmer mind. It's going to slow the mind down. It's going to give you that opportunity to get really deep as well, deep into your meditations, so you can get those profound experiences. And the last, which is probably by far my favorite, number 5, is psychic. It unlocks psychic gifts. So for example, everyone has psychic gifts. They're just dormant and might not be activated yet, right? And everyone has different type of gifts depending on the person. So for myself personally, it's claircognizance, so getting clear information downloads, unexplained. Literally, it will come in and bang, the information's there, and then it comes out of my mouth and I relay it, and it's accurate pretty much all the time. I don't think I've ever been wrong with it. So that's a really powerful psychic sense to home in, to gain information from universal knowledge, from source, and to have that be that direct channel to allow that to, and be the conduit for it to come through you. The second one is clairsentience that I've experienced. So I've always been quite empathical, but the clairsentience really improved when I started taking Ormus and consistently taking it. What I started to notice is I could tune into people's energy. So whether it be like literally by a picture and looking at a picture, or whether it be just talking to someone, tuning into their energy of where they're at, what's going on in their life, what's happened in their past, what's going to happen maybe in their future. Because as we know, the future can never be determined, because there's multiple timelines. So you can never dictate the future. It's maybe 1 or 2 timelines, and that all depends on choices and stuff like that. That'd be for another video. And also what I've noticed as well is, just having that connection and a little bit of telepathy as well. So actually sitting there across from someone and gauging their thoughts. Like you actually can gauge their thoughts. You can have a conversation without talking. It's absolutely amazing experience. And I'll be doing another video as well. I'm teaching people how to build up telepathy, so you can also chat to people as well. And like, the clearest form of communication that we actually have is via symbols and motions. So when we can transmute that through our thoughts and through the quantum field with someone else and connect them, we're getting a clearer form of communication. absolutely astounding. As I said, that will probably also be another video, because a lot of these things I'll go a lot more deeper into. And the third sense that I've been feeling as well is clairvoyance. So I've been getting visions and stuff like that. Sometimes they will come in a dream. Sometimes they will literally come in when I'm talking to someone. I'll get an image, and with that image, I'll relay that image and talk to them and go, you know, have you had a pet die, or whatever it may be. It could be anything, literally, but relaying that message to them. And a lot of the time, they find it's actually something to do in their current life that no one else knew. But it's that image that comes in, and clear as day. And another thing I've noticed as well, actually, is if you're quite a visual person, you actually notice things will get a little bit brighter. It's like looking at things in HD when you're taking Ormus over a period of time, which is absolutely amazing. But this is all. So these are the 5 things that I've experienced, what a lot of my customers have experienced. And if you haven't tried Ormus yet, definitely encourage you to have a try. What I recommend is try it for at least 3 months to start getting results and stuff like that. And it builds it up, as I was saying earlier on, builds it up in your system, because this is something that's everywhere, but it's been depleted a lot from the earth. So we used to get it hundreds of years ago back in fruits and vegetables, which we don't anymore. But that's all from me, guys. Make sure you subscribe on the button below, and stay tuned for more educational videos about Ormus, and also in-depth meditations and hypnosis that I'll be running as well on this channel, in combined with the Ormus, which you can also use, which is incredibly powerful tool. So I definitely recommend to subscribe down below.